What's going on, you guys? First of all, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted to give everyone an update. I know it was kind of short notice that I kind of just up and out of the blue, all of a sudden I'm in Virginia. But let me just put the truth out there because I'm not sure what you've heard or what other people have told you, or maybe what you've thought, or maybe you're not here, you haven't heard anything at all, and I'm just telling you for the first time. So what had happened was, I've been talking for a while with a couple of amazing friends that are here in Virginia, that were living in Vermont a while ago, short while ago. It wasn't that long ago, a couple months ago. I've been talking to them back and forth, and they were telling me continuously, you need to come down here. You need to check it out. It's amazing over here. And I pass it off and I pass it off, and then I finally thought about it, and I was like, because I had it sitting in my head for a while, where I just kept thinking to myself, you've got to give this a try. I kept this thought in my head kept repeating, you've got to give it a try. You don't know what you're missing out on. You've got to give it a try. So as much as I kept pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off, like, okay, I kept telling them, yeah, I'm gonna go, and then I would back out and I wouldn't go. And so there was that back and forth for a while. But then finally this last time, where money happened to align at the perfect time, and kind of opportunity presented itself again, and I was like, if I really do want to go, this would be the best time to go because I have money coming in on such and such date so I can buy my ticket. And then I also have more funds coming in a couple days later, and then more funds coming in a few days after that. So everything kind of lined up perfectly so I wouldn't be broke or wouldn't be going without anything. And, I could purchase the ticket with one check and then, wait for the other check to come in and then get all the other things, that I need to be able to travel, comfortably. Which, if I'm going to travel, I want to make sure I at least have some money to be able to travel with. Because I don't just take a trip that's like 2 or 3 hours up the road. My trips are anywhere from like 24 to 34 hours on a freaking Greyhound bus. And that's a while. That's a long trip. I don't know if any of yous have traveled that far in a Greyhound bus before. I know that there's areas where you can go where way much farther than me, and I know sometimes people will spend like 3, 4, 5 days or more on a bus, like if you're going from like Vermont to California or something like that, or if you're going somewhere extraordinary from here to the Panhandle, or from Vermont to the Panhandle of Florida. It's crazy. But yeah, if I'm gonna be on the road for like a day or two, I want to make sure I have enough money to, be able to eat and just be comfortable and make it an enjoyable trip. So yeah. So this last time, everything kind of just aligned right and aligned perfectly, and I finally just decided, even though I really didn't tell many people, I finally just decided, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Something's telling me to go for it. And if I'm being honest with you guys, if I'm being very honest with you guys, I think it was a perfect decision. I honestly, right now, I couldn't be happier. I mean, there's so much job opportunity out here. Okay, that's one thing. So I have many different places I can pick to work. I'm not stuck. It's not the scenario where if you don't work out at one place, good luck finding another job. Not that I would burn this job over. Let me be honest with you. I didn't give Wendy's, but maybe a day or two notice. I put in a 2 weeks notice, and I didn't give them any notice. But I'm not. But it's not like I'm trying to do that, and I wouldn't do that again. It's not like I'm going to continue burning bridges or anything like that. Um, yeah. So that's not my plan. That's not what I'm trying to do. Um, but worst case scenario, for any reason down the line, it didn't work out. There are so many other choices around here. Okay, so there's so much job opportunity. That's one thing. On the other hand, there's just so much to do around here. Even things that I'm not even familiar with. I mean, like, okay, so besides the food aspect of it, which for me is a big part because I'm a junk food junkie. I love my takeout food. I love my fast food. For me, it's almost an activity, to go out, get something to eat. I look forward to stuff like that. Call me weird or whatever you want, but it's just how I've always been. I mean, so there's the aspect of we can even order out over here, like get people to deliver. I mean, Grubhub delivers, Taco Bell, like even the places you wouldn't expect, you can get it delivered over here, and that plus the regular places. I mean, there's just so many different things to choose from, and then things to do. Like they also have a movie theater around here where you can dine and watch a movie at the same time. I forgot what it's called. And then Ripley's is just up the road. Virginia Beach ain't far from here. And where I live, I could take a Greyhound bus to anywhere. The bus station is literally like a mile from me where I would catch a bus if I ever wanted to travel again to go somewhere for like a week or two or something like that. I mean, there's buses, there's trains, there's trolleys. There's so many businesses around here. Living is affordable. I mean, just the list goes on, and to top it all off, Williamsburg is such a beautiful area with rich history. If you're ever looking up, if you're ever interested in looking up history, look up some history on Williamsburg. It's colonial, it's interesting, and yeah, it's just pretty cool. I mean, and so far, I've only been here a few days, but I've already met some pretty cool people too. Um, my hope is that I end up meeting the people that I've met so far are probably a lot older than I am. Anyways, so I'm hoping to find some people generally around my age, some people I can, hang out with, have a good time, and just, it makes living easier when you know people where you live. I mean, besides the people I stay with, it would be nice to, make other outside friends and stuff like that. But in general, Williamsburg, Virginia, where I'm living now, is just absolutely amazing, and I love it here. Like there is so much to do. I could never be bored. This area is beautiful. It's calm. It's just everything I'd wanted before. And I understand, like everybody's thinking, well, yeah, you'll be back in a couple months. You're gonna miss Vermont. But what you guys don't understand is this hits everything on the checklist that I could possibly want. Like seriously, for moving to a place, this has everything. And people say, well, yeah, the excitement will wear off in a little while. I honestly think that Williamsburg, if I'm allowed the opportunity continuously, then I'm going to end up calling, Williamsburg will be my home. Anyways, sorry for creating such a long video. I just really wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on and how I ended up here and all that stuff. And I know it happened so quick, and I'm not sure if people were sure what exactly was going on. But I wanted to keep you guys updated. If you watched it throughout this far in the video, just know that I really appreciate you. And if you wanna shout out in the next video, comment the word gator nuts. If you want to shout out in the next video and you've watched it this far, comment the word gator nuts and you will get a shout out in the next video. Broadcasting not live in Williamsburg, Virginia, I'm Caden Carter. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye, everybody.